1,243 days till new halving. Fearing is sitting at 72, which is great. 6 days till the US election, and Bitcoin is currently trading at a 61.1k. On a forum time frame, daily time frame, we're trading above the 200 EMA, and also on a daily time frame, we're finally trading above the falling channel above the top. We had a solid confirmation of a breakout, and currently trading at a 61.1k. The closest resistance for us is the all-time high, which is 73.8k, so roughly 2k below, trading 2k below the new all-time high. So that is really nice. Let's move to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, pictures is also looking nice, trading above the falling channel. On a weekly MACD, pictures looking great, bullish momentum there. On a monthly time frame, finally flipping on a monthly MACD, you can see there's some curves to the upside. The first green candle there, that is nice to have. Again, I hope we're gonna continue the same trend, right? It's not gonna be the same like small pop and then sell off there on a monthly time frame. But again, the fact that we're having a reversal on a monthly MACD, as we've been talking for it for quite some time, as I told you that above the 70k we should have reversal there, and we did had the reversal above the 70k. So right now, if we're gonna have a close above the 70k, above their range, then we're gonna see the nice trend, the nice reversal trend on monthly MACD. But in general, monthly time frame is also looking great. I mean, we're coming closer to the new all-time high. Pretty much every time frame is looking nice, but the fact that we finally had the reversal on monthly MACD, that's really a bullish sentiment for us. Again, close on a monthly, on a current October candle should be above the 70k to have a confirmation of a reversal on a monthly MACD, right? And October, right, as they call it, Uptober, actually become a Uptober. We did had a nice profit on this month. What's the return for us would be? It would be 12-13% if we're gonna have a close on a current price. Again, 2 days left till the close of the current candle, and then we're gonna have November, and November, as you can imagine, is the election month, which should be even more bullish. Because if you're gonna look at all of the previous cycles and correlation with the election, you can see that that's usually the beginning of an uptrend, and you can see we're starting to have this uptrend. We got 6 days till the election, and we're finally having a nice uptrend, again reaching almost new all-time high. So that's pretty much all for Bitcoin. Let's move to Ethereum. Ethereum is underperforming Bitcoin, and because of the BTC dominance is pumping. BTC dominance currently sitting at 59.7%, coming closer and closer to the 60% resistance. We may see some tests of this resistance in the next couple of days. We'll see how that would go. Gold is making new all-time high. S&P is trading at the range of new all-time high, slightly having some pullbacks there. So yeah, in general, financial sector is looking great. So let's move on to the news. And the only news today we got is from Van Eck. He's saying that this is a very bullish setup for Bitcoin into the election, just like the previous cycle we had. Again, he's calling, pretty much he's calling for this pattern as we had in pretty much all of the elections, right? The fact that usually the election mark is the beginning of big bullish uptrend. So let's hear what he's trying to say.
Our bet is that this is a very bullish setup for Bitcoin into the election. We saw the exact same pattern in 2020 where Bitcoin lagged, with low volatility. And then once a winner was announced, we had a high vol rally as new buyers come into this market. And that's the great thing about Bitcoin, is that every day there's new buyers being born. It's kind of like the video game industry. The olds who hate it die off, the new folks are buying it. And what we think is that once the election result is finalized, Moody's is going to downgrade US sovereign debt, and that could be a catalyst for Bitcoin to catch
Doesn't
up.
gold correlate with the dollar and with M2 as well? And gold and Bitcoin seemed like the correlation broke down a couple of times recently.
Bitcoin is a chameleon. Its correlations change over time. It's hard to predict what it's going to be correlated with over the short term, over the long term.
But you really say it's because of the 21 million and fixed amount is out there, therefore the debasement of the currency favors that. I mean, that's...
Yeah, it's
Some people call that fairy
it's a
dust.
non-U.S. asset. It's an emerging markets asset. And while we were all hyperventilating about the election over the last week, BRICS had a conference in Russia. There's 6 new members of BRICS this year. So BRICS GDP is now greater than the combined GDP of G7. Of the 6 new members, 3 of them, Argentina, the UAE, and Ethiopia, are now mining Bitcoin with government resources. So there's tremendous urgency outside of the US to find a way to circumvent the irresponsible fiscal policy that we've been running here in the US. In fact, Russia announced an initiative. Their sovereign wealth fund is going to invest in a regional initiative to build Bitcoin mining and AI infrastructure throughout BRICS, with an idea of settling global trade in Bitcoin. So look, someday, I don't know if it's 5 years, 10 years, Putin's going to die. We're going to look to reintegrate some of these countries into the world financial system, and they're going to be trading with Bitcoin. What are we going to be doing?
So that's pretty bullish words for the Bitcoin, pretty bullish sentiment. Again, 6 days till the election, and you can see we 2K below the new all-time high. Hope in the next week, which technically would be the end of the election, we'll see the new all-time high. But we still got some time, we got some patience there. But until there, to the moon, to the moon.